So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Buying or selling a home in Enid? Let Jenny Smithson with Lepard Realty help you. Jenny is a customer-driven realtor dedicated to achieving results and providing exceptional service. Her goal is to make your real estate transaction as pleasant an experience as possible, and that's why she's your realtor in the beginning and your friend in the end. Jenny wants to wish the Trojans good luck on their season and beat Thomas. Contact Jenny today at 580-747-6225 or visit lepardrealty.com for an easy buying and selling experience.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help. At Maple.
In the state of Oklahoma, when you are playing football on Thanksgiving weekend, you know the stakes are pretty high. That is the case this afternoon at Maxson Field in Cashin. It's the Class B quarterfinal battle between the Regent Prep Rams and the Oklahoma Bible Academy Trojans. Welcome to Cashin. I'm Tom Nelson. It's a brisk late fall afternoon, just perfect for high school football. The OBA Trojans are back in Cashin exactly a year after rolling past Dewar in this game on their way to the semifinals. They check in with a record of 11-1. They're led by senior Judd Cheatham, who's accounted for over 3,400 yards and 62 touchdowns offensively this season. Regent Prep is making its final run through 8-man football before they move to Class B Division II next year. They'll be playing 11-man. The Rams are 10-1, and they went on the road last week and knocked off Dewar in a shootout 55-48. We'll get a chance to see a quarterback who's getting some D1 looks to the next level already in junior, John Mark Rawler. I'm joined by the guy who gets a home game this afternoon, but a busy man he is here in Cashin as he puts on this show, head coach Lynn Shackelford. And, Coach, you've been in this situation many times recently with the success of your program here. As we get ready for kickoff, what's going on between the ears of these coaches and players?
Well, I think for the coaches, it's just you're probably anxious for kickoff, just so it's a normal Friday. You're playing an afternoon game, which is weird. You're playing probably you haven't been in school all week. It's Thanksgiving. There's so much about this week that's far less than normal. So once the ball kicks off, it can be a little bit normal, and I think that's probably what you're wanting more than anything is just some normalcy right now.
Well, this will be a fun one here this afternoon. The winner of this one takes on the winner of Sealing and Waleetka. That's going on right now a few miles south of us down at Western Heights. We'll keep an eye on the score of that game as well in the Squirtle scoreboard. It is the Trojans from OBA against the Rams from Regent Prep as two private schools clash to earn a trip to the Class B semis. And it's all coming up next in the Squirtle High School Football Game of the Week.
Few things bring communities together like high school sports. The passion, the drama, the atmosphere, the tremendous thrill of victory, and the agonizing pain of defeat. There's nothing like it, and nobody in Oklahoma brings you all of that better than Squirtle. So sit back, hold on, and get ready for another thrilling ride because it's time once again for the Squirtle Game of the Week.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Proudly offering high-quality insurance to the people of Northwest Oklahoma since 1994, the Eaton Agency strives to deliver exceptional customer service with every interaction. Your local State Farm agents, Jeff and Stephanie Eaton, in Enid and Alva, are ready to help you and your family get the personal price plan that's right for you. So call 580-237-3403 today for your free quote. Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashin, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
So glad to have you back with us at Maxon Field in Cashion on a beautiful Friday afternoon for football on Thanksgiving weekend. 46 degrees, a wind from the north at about 12 miles an hour. That's a crosswind here at Maxon Field. And a nice crowd. The fans from Regent Prep making the drive over from the South Tulsa area. About 2.5 hours away. OBA coming down from Enid, about an hour and 15, 20 minutes away. And really, Coach, this is what you play for right here. I know there's a lot more on the line next week and the week after this, but you got to get there first.
Sure, yeah. If you don't win this one, you don't get to play in the semifinals. So quarterfinal games are normally really competitive, and I'm looking forward to this one. It should be a good one.
OBA is 11-1 on the season. They rolled through B2 this year, a 5-0 district record going back in September or in August, actually. They beat Davenport, Southwest Covenant, Yale. Lost to Sealing. I saw that ball game, 18-14, the final on that one. Then they beat Wacomas, Cherokee, Ringwood, Garber, Kremlin, Hillsdale, Pond Creek, Hunter to wrap up the regular season. And then 2 playoff wins over Hollis and Southwest Covenant, beating them a second time. For Regent Prep, 10-1 on the season, 4-1, number 2 in B7. They won at Waletka, beat Davenport, beat Wetumpka, Summit Christian. Their one loss to Drumright, 32-27. They came back with a win over Barnsdall, Yale, Olive, Pioneer, and then in the playoffs they've beaten Depew and Dewar last week, 55-48. Regent Prep will get the football first. We are underway. Quarterfinal action in Class B. The return from the 18-yard line coming to the near sideline is Trace Borden. He'll get out to about the 30 or so. That is where Regent Prep will take over first down and 10. The quarterback is John Mark Roller. He's a junior, a 3-year starter, and he's getting looks the next level. A couple of teams that are been talking to him quite a bit include the University of Tulsa and also Samford University in Alabama. And, of course, University of Tulsa, about 25 years ago, had a pretty good 8-man football quarterback who played for them, a kid from Medford. First down and 10. Line of scrimmage is the 31-yard line. And on first down, right up the middle, running room for the quarterback, John Mark Roller.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the main cog in the Rams machine today, whether he's running or he's throwing it. So a lot of fast-paced, hurry up, throw it around the yard. Should be an interesting clash of styles.
Right side, trying to find some running room for Abram Farrington. Nothing there. He'll lose a couple of yards. They're going to give him forward progress back to the 41, which will be near a first down. They're going to say it is a first down, so move the chains. First down. Second and 1, he was pushed back about 3 yards, but they gave him the forward progress. So
yeah, OBA is going to have to do a good job against the run, because if Regent can run it and throw it, they're going to be really hard to stop. So you got to at least try to make them one-dimensional if you're Coach Kayot and OBA.
Regent Prep, the home uniforms, blue tops, gray pants, the blue piping, the white helmets. OBA in the road whites on the top and the blacks in the pants and the black helmets. Snap it to Roller, right up the middle, running room across the 45-yard line, out of the 49 before he was tackled by Ian Easton. We'll call his name a lot. Ian Easton, number 1 in tackles in this OBA team at 112 coming into the ball game.
Yeah, it's a really light box for OBA. They have 2 defensive linemen, 1 linebacker. I mean, there's 3 guys in the box for OBA. So I think Regent's just seeing that, and they're so far just content to run the football. So.
Well, on schedule on second down and 3 here after the 7-yard gain. Jean-Marc Roller, 2 carries, 16 yards early on this drive from the gun.
Yeah,
and
same thing again, little trap.
Yep, Farrington right up the middle will get the first down. Down inside OBA territory to the 46, picking up 6 yards.
Yeah, OBA's going to have to. They're going to have to change it up a little bit. Maybe give them one look until they call their play, and then give them something else, because it's like stealing right now.
We talked about this Regent Prep. They're going to push the tempo. They want to get as many plays as possible. They want to keep OBA back on their heels. Dump it out to the near side here. Ball is caught by Farrington. He won't go down. Finally, give him credit to the 43-yard line, picking up just 3. And the first pass completion of the afternoon, Roller to Farrington.
Yeah, a little bit of a win for OBA right there. At least got them off schedule a little bit. Of course, Regent's going to go for it on 4th down every time. So
they did not even give me a punter. They don't punt.
They don't punt. They onside kick every time.
Yep. Second down and 7 in OBA territory at the 43-yard line, just underway. Tom Nelson and the coach Lynn Shackelford, option right side. There goes Rawler down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's just a numbers game right now for Regent. They're lining up and looking and seeing what OBA is giving them, and they're giving them 3 in the box. So they're just going to run. They're just going to run the quarterback. Rawler's going to have 30 carries at this pace.
Yeah, that's his third carry of the ball game for 29 yards already on this opening drive. Farrington right up the middle, and he'll push inside the 25-yard line. They're going to mark him right at the 25. It's tough on the guy trying to keep stats in this game as well. Farrington 3 carries for 12 yards rushing on the drive. It's second down and 5. From the gun, Rawler hasn't only thrown the ball one time. He'll call his own number this time down to the 21 before he was tackled by Jackson Crow, defensive end.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 1.5. So if you're OBA, you get 2 downs to stop them from getting 2 yards.
Farrington up the middle, first down. And he's able to get down to the 15 mark at the 14-yard line. Yeah. Picking up 7, move the chains, first down. They've not been heated on this drive yet.
No, Farrington's a good-looking kid, too, that running back. I don't know. If you have him, you need to hand it off a lot more than they have up to this point.
First down and 10. Give it to him again. Rawler tried to pull the ball back and call his own number, but Farrington is tackled at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, OBA did a little bit different there. They brought some edge pressure and kind of added one more into the run fit, which gave him at least a fighting chance on the run play.
So second down and 10 for the first time. They're off schedule. Little play action, left side ball caught in the flat down to the 6-yard line. The reception's made by Cademan Fletcher, a senior wide receiver. They'll mark him at the 6 and a gain of 8.
Yeah, right back into 3rd and short.
They were off schedule for a moment, now back on schedule. 3rd down and 2. They can get a first down inside the 3-yard line. Opening drive of the ball game started back at the 31-yard line. And
got a penalty. Offsides on OBA, looks like.
Moving half the distance.
It's going to give them a first down.
Mark it down to the 3. I think it's going to be 1st and goal. So, yeah, the penalty moves the ball down to the 3-yard line. Here comes the 12th play of the drive.
Touchdown.
And it is a touchdown as bashing in from the 3 is John Mark Rawler. And Regent Prep wastes no time getting on the scoreboard. 7:13 to play in the first quarter. Opening drive, touchdown for the Rams. Something you don't see in 8-man football very much. They will kick the extra point.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. You onside kick, you never punt, but you don't go for 2.
Isaac Coffin, exactly. Isaac Coffin will attempt the extra point. High snap, got it down. Kick is right through there. 7:13 to play in the first quarter. Regent Prep scores first. They lead 7-0. We'll take a break. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Tom Nelson, Coach Lynn Shackelford, the Squirtle crew. We talked about Coach Shack having a home game. Also, our producer, engineer Ella Sunken has a home game, the Cashin High graduate. Pushing all the buttons next to me here today, and Toby Young from Enid along with me. Originally lives in Oklahoma City. Now he's running camera for us today. A 12-play, 69-yard drive. It took 4 minutes and 47 seconds off the clock, and it was John Mark Rawler scoring from 3 yards out, and the extra point kick by Isaac Coffin. And Coffin will pooch it near side, and the onside or the fair catch is called by Judd Cheatham. The first time we'll talk about him tonight, and we're going to talk about him all day long. Judd Cheatham, listen to these numbers. 2,627 rushing yards in the season. He's also passed for almost 800. 54 touchdowns. He's accounted for, actually, rushing touchdowns 54, 8 more throwing touchdown passes. He has just had a huge year. And when you look at him, he's by far not the biggest guy on the field. He's one of the smallest, but he is hard to tackle.
Yeah, I watched him last year against Dewar. He's a really, really good football player.
From the 37-yard line, he has it, and he busted around the corner, has running room, run out of bounds, and he was pushed out of bounds by Shea Smallwood, the safety.
Yeah, it's gonna. Well, I was gonna say at the beginning of the game it was gonna be quite the contrast in styles, but then Regent threw it twice, on their opening drive. So, I think if you're OBA, you want to run the ball, control the clock, keep it away from Regent. Get a couple stops if you can.
Gain of 19 on that first play of the ball game for Cheatham. Try it again, same side, running room. He'll pick up about 8 or so. A couple of good blocks over there on the edge as he was pushed out of bounds by Trace Borden.
Yeah, it looked like he had a little cutback, and he might have been able to score right there.
He picks up 7. And it's 2nd down and 2. Oklahoman picked this game, OBA 32, Regent Prep 30. I think it'll be close like that.
Yeah, I think it might be more like 60 to
at this
62.
Rate, at this rate. 2nd down and 2. From the gun, they'll right to Judd Cheatham. 1st down, steps out of a tackle. He's dragging a defender as he was dragging Trace Borden down to the 20-yard line.
That was a really, really good run right there by Cheatham. You're going to have to do something besides just get a hand on his jersey or arm tackle him if you want to get him down.
47 yards rushing, has every yard of this drive so far.
I'd be shocked if he doesn't have every yard of this drive, regardless of when it ends.
He's off to a good start. Into the backfield, 2 wide to the near side. And he'll go around left side this time, following Ian Easton down to the 15, 16-yard line is where they'll mark him. I'm going to say back at the 17. Didn't get a great spot right there, just a 3-yard gain.
And Regent looks the part. I mean, they look like somebody that should be really, really good defensively.
I'd like to have some heights and weights on these guys, but Coach told me that they don't release that. They don't keep track of stats. They want you to know as little about them as possible, which I can understand that.
Well, I know Camp, number 50, who's playing their 3 technique, is a massive individual.
There's your first handoff to somebody other than Judd Cheatham as it goes to Ian Easton, who has over 700 yards rushing this year. And he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm going to bet 3rd and long is not where Coach Kayout wants to be. But you got 2 downs to get it, so Cheatham's averaging probably 12 yards a carry right now. So my bet is it's probably going to be him toting it and probably towards OBA's sideline.
And on the season, Judd Cheatham averages right at 10 yards a carry, so he's been doing it all year long. 3rd down and 7 from the 18-yard line. Cheatham rolling right, wants to throw the end zone. Man wide open. Oh, off the fingertips of Liam Berry.
He had
Berry,
him too.
And Berry got turned around a little bit.
Yeah, they had a chance right there. Now you're probably in a position where you have to throw it if you're OBA.
It'll be 4th down and 7.
Looked like he had kind of a either-or situation right there. I thought he had the edge, but he was so wide open he probably thought he had, had to take the chance.
Regent Prep fans here on the near sideline making some noise as they are stomping on the bleachers. It's 4th down and 7. The jet sweep turning right.
Yeah, he's not
nothing doing. There's nothing open over there on that side as he was buried. And leading the way on the tackle, I think, was out Avon McGuire.
Yeah, great drive right there by OBA and just kind of stalled out a little bit once they got down inside the red zone. Yeah, the Camp kid for Regent is a good-looking football player. They tried to seal him right there and couldn't. Him and 5, Brookover, both look great. One thing I gotta get my mind back on is their center's number 5. That's looks like OBA's going to stay in their little three-man box.
Snap it to Roller right side. Running room. Got into the secondary and out to the 29-yard line. Marking back at the 28.
Yeah, I mean, give credit to Regent right now. I mean, they're sticking with what's working. Run game's working for them. Quarterback run game's working for them, and they're just going to stay with it.
5 carries, 45 yards rushing for Roller already. He wants to throw this time. Nope, it's a little draw play. Bounced right and picks up a few. Gets down to the 35-yard line, picking up about 7.
It looked like he wanted to throw the hitch out here, and OBA did a good job getting underneath it. He just tucked it and got what he could, which was 5 yards.
Exactly right. Second down. Nope, that's 5 the easy way.
Yep, not second down anymore.
Elijah Chambers jumped across. Now to the 40. Regent on top 7-0 after an opening drive, 12 plays, 69 yards. And Roller to the near sideline again, has some running room, gets around Cheatham and is off to the races, steps out of a couple of other tackles. Finally, Easton will take him down inside the 15-yard line down to the 13. What a run by John Mark Roller.
Yeah, and they did a really good job. Trace Borden, the back right there, did a really good job of sealing the edge. And getting him to the second level. The receiver did a really good job. Number 20, McGuire, did a really good job blocking the corner. And then after that, it was just missed tackles and 50 yards later.
First down and 10. He wants to throw this time. Left side ball is caught to the 10-yard line, to the near sideline, and being spun out of bounds. That is Tyler Helton making the catch. Cheatham with the stop, but not before he gets down to the 7. They'll make it the 8-yard line. It's second down and 5. Helton's first catch of the afternoon. 3:40 to play in the first quarter. Regent knocking on the door again after scoring on their opening drive. Right side, Roller hesitates, and he is tackled. Fall down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, OBA played that a little bit better than they did on the long run.
Yeah, Easton, the linebacker, came in there and made the stop. John Mark Roller already right around 100 yards rushing on the ball game.
It's not bad.
102 yards on 8 carries.
Yeah, OBA's got the box stacked here.
Ball is caught out in the flat, and down to the 1-yard line is Trace Borden.
Yeah, it's going to give him a first and goal also.
Saving the tackle was Eli Lichty, the linebacker. Yes, it is first and goal at the 1, the 4-yard pickup.
That's going to be a touchdown. It's a little quarterback ISO.
And just like that, John Mark Roller scoring his second rushing touchdown of the ball game from 1 yard out. That'll make it 13-0. Extra point upcoming from Isaac Coffin.
Really good drive by Regent right there, just taking what? Oh, bad snap. He's got a guy open.
Nice catch in the back left corner of the end zone by Tucker Phillips.
Yeah, a lot of things going right for the Rams right now.
15-0 Regent Prep. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching it on Skortle.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Another scoring drive for the Rams. 7 plays, 84 yards. It took 2 minutes and 7 seconds. And the quarterback, John Mark Roller, already a 1-yard run. The 2-point conversion actually was a botch snap on the extra point. The 2-point conversion pass complete, 15-0. Great start for Regent Prep. And, Coach, you're looking at the scoreboard. A great start for the Alva Gold Bugs.
Yeah, I can't believe they're up 14-0 on Kiefer in the first quarter.
Class 2A. Is that quarterfinal action in 2A?
Yes.
I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah. So OBA now down by 2 touchdowns. Need to make something happen. They moved the football into the red zone last time, but came up empty. And on the return this time is Wyatt Hofen. And Hofen tackled at the 31-yard line. He was taken down by Shea Smallwood. So OBA down 15-0. Will take over first down and 10 at the 25-yard line is where the drive will start.
Yeah, for your OBA, you really need to get some points on the board right here, or you run the risk of this thing getting away from you.
Very much like their game last year against Dewar did. They got out early and ended it early, 46-0. First down and 10. Nothing doing this time.
No, the Camp blew that thing up at the very beginning. He did a really good job right there of getting penetration. OBA trying to run a little trap play and just couldn't do it.
Second down and 11.
Regent's front three look the part. Brookover and Camp and 52 Tucker Phillips. They look as good as anybody we've played for sure.
And if you missed it in the pregame, they are moving up to Class A Division II next year. Playing 11-man for the first time. Second down and 11 this time. It's Ian Easton. Tried to get to the edge, and boy, they just strung that play out, and they're getting the momentum going now.
Yeah.
It's beginning to roll downhill. That was Zeke Camp again.
Yeah, the Rams are feeling good about themselves right now. And, you know, one of the things about OBA, they don't throw it very well very often, so you got a lead now. If you're Regent, you can kind of just pin your ears back and you know, not worry so much about the pass. Third long's not where OBA wants to be.
They're making the stands rumble. They're making the camera shake. Cheatham to his left. Tried to get to the edge. He does.
No,
boy, he
run.
just trucked somebody and gets the first down. He just trucked Abram Farrington, the linebacker.
That was a really good run by Cheatham. OBA needed that. They didn't need to punt right there for sure.
That was a big 13-yard gain. Move the chains. Tough kid. He's not very big. 5'8", 155. He just stuck a shoulder pad into Farrington.
No, he's a really good high school football player.
So first down and 10, 38-yard line. Final minute of the first quarter.
They got the edge right there.
Turn it up. And he was tripped up out across the 45-yard line to the 46, picking up 6 more, actually 8 more.
Yeah, Coach Bishop's not real happy about the block on the edge right there. It looked maybe a little questionable, but
right in front of him.
Yeah.
Second down and 2. Had a chance to talk to Coach Bishop yesterday. A nice conversation with him. He let me know that he and Coach Kayod have coached together quite a bit at the 8-man All-Star game, have a lot of respect for each other. Their two teams have never played. Actually, Regent Prep played Laverne years ago when Coach Kayod was out there, but this is the first matchup ever between OBA and Regent Prep. Snap it to Cheatham, and he is tackled right up the middle. And once again, Zeke Camp. Needed 2 yards. They'll give him about
maybe,
1.
Yeah, maybe a half. This is 3rd and a long one. It's got to be 2 down territory though for OBA, right? You're not going to punt here.
They've got to get past the 48-yard line. The ball resting just outside the 46. This may be a tough piece of real estate to get.
Yeah, I think they're going to let this go down to the quarter and take a little extra time to figure it out.
1 quarter in the books, a great start for Regent Prep. They lead OBA 15-0 in this Class B quarterfinal. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
We head to the second quarter. As you see the fans from OBA across the way. They're probably a little bit warmer on the visiting side, the wind blowing at their backs, not into their faces in the shade here on the home side.
Just hope they're all hitting the concession stand.
But I will tell you this, the Regent Prep fans are a lot warmer right now based on this game. It's 15-0 Rams. It is 3rd down and 2 for OBA to start the second quarter at their own 46-yard line. The snap to Cheatham, and he bounces right and gets the first down. He got out across midfield into Regent Prep territory at the 49. That snap surprised him a little bit.
Yeah.
He made something out of what could have been a big mistake.
Yeah, no, he did a really good job of being patient and kind of finding a little bit of a cutback right there. Regent sold out to stop, kind of the initial quarterback ISO where he was going, and he kind of folded back opposite side and was able to get the first down. First down.
10 carries, 76 yards rushing already for Judd Cheatham, averaging 7.6 yards a carry. First down and 10. Near side, Cheatham turns the corner and down to the 30. Now I'm going to say he stepped out of bounds back at the 35, gaining 14.
Really good job right there by number 12. Easton did a really good job of sealing the edge and letting him get around the corner. That's not an easy block, and he did a really good job.
This is a huge drive for OBA. They need to cut this score in half if they can.
Because they're going to have to match touchdowns and then hope something happens with Regent where they can get a turnover or get a stop.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, started back at the 25-yard line. First down and 10. Cheatham.
Good cutback.
And he'll gain about 7 or so. They'll mark him at the 29, gaining 6. Nice 6-yard gain on first down, brings up 2nd down and 4. Abram Farrington with a stop for the Rams. Cheatham now just shy of 100 yards, 12 carries, 96 yards rushing.
Yeah, he looks a little winded too. So it'd be interesting to see if they keep pumping it to him or if they give it to somebody else. That's kind of what cost them on the last drive when they got down here. They tried something different than him running it and put him in 3rd and long.
He's going to absorb some punishment here this afternoon. He wants to throw this time, looking to his left into traffic, and that could be pass interference. Yep, they're going to throw the flag. He was face guarding him, basically. Big number 50, Zeke Camp, the linebacker. That pass intended for Chambers. That'll be a penalty.
And Camp's in coverage right there.
He's a big guy to be that far away from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I don't know if they had some sort of zone pressure where he dropped back in the coverage, but he wasn't in terrible coverage for being a nose guard.
I think he was blotting out the sunlight when he got his arms raised. So the penalty will take it down inside the 20-yard line to the 19. And it will be first down and 10. Pass wasn't complete, but take that penalty and take the first down in the red zone. Second time OBA has been inside Regent Prep's 20-yard line. They've yet to score. Too wide to the right side. And around the left side goes Cheatham, and he's upended across the 15-yard line down to the 14, picking up 5.
Yeah, OBA did a real good job right there, just kind of covering up Regent and letting Cheatham decide if he wanted to go inside or outside, and made a good cut.
The other game going on in Class B quarterfinal action right now at Western Heights. The winner of our game plays the winner of Sealing and Waletka, and Sealing's jumped out 14-0 early in that one. 9:49 to play in the first half here, 15-0 Regent Prep. Second down and 5 from the 14. Fake the reverse. Cheatham cuts it back up inside the 10, and he is
going to have the first down.
Yeah, he will. It's into the 7-yard line.
First and goal. Great drive so far by OBA.
Let's see here. 12th play of the drive.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is, if you ask Coach K out what he would ideally like to have, it's probably a, 10 to 15 play drive that comes away with a touchdown and burns up some clock, keeps the ball away from Rawler as much as possible.
A rolling thunder of the Rams fans pounding the bleachers below us. Cheatham up under center this time. The fullback behind him. Cheatham ducks down, tried to make himself as small as possible, but he could not hide from Drew Vanderbrake.
Yeah, I thought he was just going to kind of ride the wave a little bit right there and get in. I think he's a little bit he needs a drink of water and catch his breath for sure.
Yeah, you look, he's gassed right now.
Yeah, he is. He took a pretty good shot right there too. I don't think either one of them saw each other until the hit was made.
Letting this play clock tick down, I wouldn't be surprised to take it down to 0. Nope, he's going to get the play in. 10 on the play clock.
Yeah, they've done a good job so far of using all 25 seconds of their play clock, or 40 seconds depending on what it is.
Oh, they got it off just in time.
Just barely. He's got the edge. He's going to score.
Jet sweep, touchdown. Wyatt Hofoot, who's been injured off and on this year, a big touchdown to get OBA back within a touchdown as Wyatt Hofoot scores from 1 yard out. Or 3 yards out, excuse me.
2-point conversion. These could be big. Get a chance to get this to, 15-8?
15-8. You got to feel pretty good about yourself if you're a OBA fan, coach, or player, if you're down 15-8 the way this game has started. Quarterbacks, sneak angling left, and boy, he ran right into Tucker Phillips. Nothing doing. Phillips made the initial hit, then he went down in the arms of Camden Brookover. So, 8:06 to play in the first half, 15-6 our score. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here. Why?
A much-needed touchdown drive for the Trojans. 13 plays, 75 yards. It took 6 minutes and 38 seconds off the clock, and it was Wyatt Hofoot scoring from 1 yard out. And the two-point conversion, no good. 15-6, 8:06 to play in the first half. Kickoff taken at the 15-yard line. On the return for Regent Prep is Trace Borden.
He's got a chance.
Near sideline, 50-45. One man to beat, and that one man will take him down and save the touchdown. Elijah Chambers saved what might have been a touchdown.
Yeah, that's not what you want if you're OBA after that touchdown, is to give Regent a short field.
He'll start the drive at the 36-yard line. Best starting field position of the game for either team. First time either team will start a drive in the other's territory. And the drive will start with 7:55 to play in the first half. And the Rams, if they're giving up that touchdown, like to get that one back in a hurry here. We'll see what happens. John Mark Rawler, left side. Stood up and then tackled by Cheatham.
Yeah, it's just line up and look what OBA gives you and, try to take advantage of it.
6-yard gain, 2nd down and 4. The OBA 30. And right at the middle, Farrington. And Farrington will bull his way down to near the first down. They'll mark him at the 32, which is a yard short.
Yeah,
take it back to 20. The 27 is where they're going to mark it to.
Regent's just been really content with just running the football. OBA's going to stay in that two-man box. Looks like they've kind of walked maybe another one down this time.
Rawler, not a whole lot there that time, but he'll go forward for the first down inside the 25-yard line down to the 24, which would be enough.
Yeah, OBA's losing first down right now really, really bad. They need to get Regent off schedule somehow so they can get them in a situation where, I know this seems weird, but you kind of want Regent to have to throw it the way your defense is set up.
Rawler's averaging 10 yards a carry. 11 carries, 112 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns.
OBA's got a few more people in the box right here, so I wouldn't be shocked to see Regent throw this one. Did a good job in coverage.
Yeah, did a good job, and he'll end up getting about 3 out of it, but you're right. OBA, that secondary, gave him nowhere to throw the football.
Yeah.
So down to the 20-yard line, a gain of 4.
Yeah, they're back kind of in their more traditional 3-2 defense right here. So I guess they got tired of watching them just run quarterback ISO. Double move on the outside, taking a shot, got him. Ooh, just
back corner of the end zone.
A little bit too long.
Yeah, pass was intended for Cademan Fletcher, incomplete.
But you're in a situation now where your OBA, I mean, it's, 3rd and 6. So see if they made a little bit of an adjustment defensively. Seems to have helped a little bit so far. Just playing a little bit more coverage. Just gave up a hitch right there, though. That was pretty easy for Regent.
Inside the 10-yard line down to the 7. That pass was complete to Cademan Fletcher. 20-yard line down to the 9.
Yeah, 3rd and 6. You just gave up a little hit trap for a first down. Now they're back to their run game, run the option. That's going to be a touchdown.
Abram Farrington will score from 9 yards out. And Regent Prep just got the answer they needed. They'll push that lead right now back to 21-6 with the extra point upcoming.
Yeah, they just have a lot of answers right now for OBA. When OBA plays, they play their 3-2 and they put 5 in the box. Regent throws it, and when they play 3 in the box, they run it. They're just OBA's having a hard time of getting them off a little bit. They got the 2-point conversion again.
Well, they do it again. Back left corner, the ball is caught, and that's Tucker Phillips that time with the 2-point conversion pass.
Yeah, same thing. They had bad snap and throw the corner out to Phillips.
23-6 the score. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union. So,
quick touchdown answer for Regent Prep. 6 plays, 36 yards in 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and it was Abram Farrington scoring from 9 yards out. The 2-point conversion pass makes it 23-6 with 5:45 to play in the first half. And OBA once again back against the wall. They got to score again. They got to keep up.
Yeah, they do, and those 2-point conversions are also adding up in the wrong direction for OBA. Regent had a guy offsides.
So they'll try it again.
I guess that's what you get for kicking it deep. If you're Regent, your kids aren't used to it.
Yeah, exactly. We talk about how they're not going to see very much of that. We've seen a couple already. Kicking away from Cheatham. So back to the 35-yard line. Sealing still leading Waletka 14-0 late in the first quarter down at Western Heights High School. Winner of this game will play the winner of that one. Short kick angling near sideline. That will finally go out of bounds.
Yeah, OBA should get good field position right here. So see what they can do. They got 5:45. If they can go score, they're going to get the ball to start the second half. I think if you're Coach Chaot, you want a 5-minute and 44-second drive to, and then get the ball to start the second half and go score again. And you got a chance. I think the worst thing you can do if you're OBA is give Regent the ball back right here without putting any points on the board.
OBA will make him kick again.
Yeah, why not, I guess.
Yeah. Mark back 5 more yards. This should go back to the 30-yard line this time. If you're just joining us, Regent Prep, a couple of John Mark Rawler touchdown runs of 3 and 1 yard, put them up 15-0 in the first quarter. Wyatt Hofen scored from a yard out on the jet sweep to make it 15-6, and then a quick answer for Regent Prep, a 9-yard touchdown run by Abram Farrington. 2-point conversion made it 23-6. And the kick is returnable. Oh, it's loose now. Still loose, and I believe the Regent may have it. Cannot afford special teams problems when the momentum's going against you. And jumping on that ball for Regent Prep is Trace Borden.
Yeah, I bet if you're Coach Chaot, you wish you would have taken the penalty now.
At this point, yeah. So for the second drive in a row, Regent Prep will start in OBA territory, this time at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's a disaster scenario if you're OBA. You got to get a stop now. You go down 30-6 at halftime, and it's going to make it really hard for you to come back.
Yeah, right now, if you're OBA, you need a stop. But Regent Prep, 4 drives, take it back 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
We got a timeout.
Regent Prep will call it. We'll take a break. Second quarter action, 23-6. Regent Prep leads Oklahoma Bible Academy. You're watching it on the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today. Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business.
Now, the OBA Trojans are in a position they are not used to being in. Down on the scoreboard, 23-6. Their only loss this season was at home to Sealing. They lost that game 18-14. They were definitely in that ball game all the way. And, of course, their only other loss the last 2 years was to Sealing in the state semifinals a year ago. They were down in that game big as Sealing. Boy, I tell you what, that's a good football team, and they're leading right now 14-0 over Waletka down at Western Heights High School in the other quarterfinal. Two more Class B quarterfinals tonight. Yale and O'Keene. We'll have that one right here in Cache. You can watch it on Squirtle. And then Velma, Elma, and Drumright. That should be a good ball game as well. That's at Western Heights. First down and 10 for Regent Prep. Roller right side.
Yeah, good job on the cutback right there. It's kind of
spinning out of a tackle.
Wow.
He spun out of Cheatham's tackle and finally inside the 30-yard line, a 12-yard gain. Got about twice as much out of that one as he probably should have.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, it's just kind of check with me. They got 3 in the box, so they're going to run it. They're staying pretty consistent.
So Roller's up over 150 yards rushing now.
Yeah, I think this is going to be another quarterback run. Nope, a little inside zone.
Give it to Farrington, and he'll be pushed back after a short game. He still picks up 3. Chambers with the stop. It'll be second down and 7. The ball resting at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, 3-man box.
Farrington again, bouncing left.
Yeah,
get inside the 15-yard line. Turned right into the tackle that time. Cheatham was the one who gets credit for the tackle.
Yeah, there's a flag on the field. I don't know.
Hold.
Probably a hold.
Yep, it's coming back. Adam Bishop is the only coach that Regent Prep has ever known. He started the program back in 2011. His 13th year at the helm, a record of 108 wins and 33 losses. And ever since they got into the OSSAA back in 2016, they've been in the playoffs every year, a couple of state championship game appearances. Haven't won that gold ball yet, but they're a pretty salty team. This may be the year before they move up next year.
Yeah, I think they have like 12 seniors.
Yeah, they got a lot of seniors.
Which is kind of incredible for an 8-man team.
Play action right side. Ball caught at the flat back inside the 20-yard line. On the reception was Tyler Helton.
Yeah, it's just a numbers game for Regent. It's kind of impressive to watch, really. I mean, you got when OBA has 3 in the box, they run it. When they put 4 or 5 in the box, then they just find the numbers advantage on the outside. And they'll throw a bubble screen or take a shot on a one-on-one. So OBA's back to their 3-2 5-man box. I would assume they're going to throw it here. That shows you what I know.
Option pitch left side. Farrington first down. They'll mark him out of bounds inside the 15-yard line, down to the 12, picking up 7. 41 yards rushing on 9 carries for Farrington, including a 9-yard touchdown run. They're in the red zone here. Pass right side, ball caught. Trying to find some running room for
just a little now screen on the outside.
Even McGuire. And he's tackled almost immediately.
So if you're Regent right here, 340, you slow it down a little bit, or you keep your foot on the on the gas.
I think you feel so good about things right now. You keep your foot on the gas, you may have a chance to score another touchdown in the first half of this one.
That's true.
You're playing out.
Still got 2 timeouts.
Second down and 9.
Quarterback
Roller
sweep.
goes left, now back to the right. takes on a guy, gets past him into the end zone, touchdown. He is a good player.
He's a really good player.
You can see why he's being looked at. And a lot more schools get a chance to see him next year playing in an 11-man situation. 11-yard touchdown run for John Mark Rawler. His third rushing touchdown of the ball game. Here's Isaac Coffin, and I got to give credit here really quick to Cademan Fletcher, the holder, because he's thrown two-point conversions. This time it's blocked. It's blocked by Cheatham, and it's not returnable.
Yeah, the last time he kind of got through there like that, and they just didn't kick it. They threw a two-point conversion.
So with 3:10 to play in the first half, it's now 29-6. Regent Prep will take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.tv.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes. Is your
Tom Nelson, Coach Lynn Shackelford, and Ellis Sunkin, our producer engineer, Toby Young on camera here in Cashin, Maxon Field on a Friday afternoon on Thanksgiving. It just screams football, and that's what we're doing. There's no better place to be, playing football on Thanksgiving. And
yeah, great day. Great day for football.
No better place to be than the near sideline in the home stands here for Regent Prep as they're on top 29-6 with 3:10 to play in the first half. They just capped a 6-play, 40-yard drive after the fumbled kick. Took him 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Rawler scored from 11 yards out. His third rushing touchdown of the ball game.
I think our governor just showed up too.
Really?
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah. Kick bounces high. Returning to the near sideline across the 40-yard line, and the tackle right there on the return by Wyatt Hofen.
All right, so if you're OBA, you have to score here, right?
You would think. Down 29-6. You keep giving them chances. They have got to capitalize.
Yeah.
This drive will start now with 3:03 to play.
3:03. OBA they have all their timeouts. Yep.
I believe they do. I think only one timeout's been burned at this point. First down and 10. Cheatham to throw. Chased across the middle. Led the receiver a little bit too much. Pass intended for Wyatt Hofen. Incomplete. Good coverage by big old Tucker Phillips. So second down and 10. Stops the clock.
Yeah, if you're OBA, you almost have to run it right here. You kind of need the clock to start, because if you throw it again, Regent still has 2 timeouts, and you're going to be third and long.
On second and 10.
Timeout if you're Regent?
For a couple. It's third down and long. Yeah, you want to get that ball back and stick another one in. You might think about that.
Yeah,
2-yard gain.
2:40. Looks like they're going to see what happens on third down, then maybe call timeout. This is where you're kind of in a conundrum if you're Coach Chaot, because if you throw it, stop the clock, don't get it, you're going to give them time to go score again. But at the same time, you really need to go score. So be interesting to see what he does right here.
So third down and 8. They're making the stand shake over here on the near side. You can feel it at home by looking at the camera shake.
Looks like a run. Oh,
Cheatham buried.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to throw it. And I don't know that number 5, Chambers, I don't know that it didn't look like they were on the same page, especially by the body language of the coaches on the sideline.
Zeke Camp with the sack.
They didn't call timeout either, did they?
4th down and 12. No, clock is still rolling with 1:55 to play.
I mean, you got to punt here, right?
You would think. You would give the ball, if you don't make this first down, give the ball back to Regent Prep for the third consecutive time.
Run it down, call timeout.
Play clock at 10.
Looks like that's what they're going to do.
I'm a little bit surprised that Regent Prep isn't burning a timeout.
Yeah, unless they just think they want, a minute with 2 timeouts.
Yeah. So there's the timeout. It'll give us a chance to take a break and throw a commercial your way. 29-6 Regent Prep. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and rangeland, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Well, our fearless leader, Adam Dieselhorst, is in Hawaii this week with his wife's basketball team, Northwestern. It's 80 degrees and sunny in Honolulu right now. 47 and sunny here in Cashin. I'll take where I'm at. It's not bad.
No, I think he's at Pearl Harbor right now, actually.
Wow. So it's 4th down and 12. And they will punt. No rush and a pretty good kick, but nobody's back.
That kind of surprises me. Why wouldn't you put somebody back?
And the ball will be dead at the 21-yard line. And let's see if Regent Prep wants to do something with 1:12 to play, leading 29-6. Yeah, you would. They're definitely not playing like they want to score here at the end of the first half, and OBA would get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, it's been kind of an odd ending to this half from the Regent standpoint. I guess maybe if they, just run it right here, then they're happy about it being 29-6, and they're just trying to get out. But well, you get one more, and you're thinking about getting back to Tulsa earlier than you planned.
Well, the drive will start with 1:12 to play in the first half. 3 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And they're going to hand off to Farrington up the middle, and Farrington will flag late.
That came from deep.
It sure did. Farrington gets out to the 28-yard line.
With some aggression behind it. Hold. Well, that might make it easy for Coach Bishop.
Yeah. Stick around at halftime. We will recap the scoring, go through the first half stats, check the Squirtle scoreboard. There are some games here this afternoon. Some interesting games, some interesting scores as well, as we'll go back and recap some of the first half action across the state. Clock rolling, 1 minute to play. Now 1st down and 20.
Yeah, they don't look to be in just a huge hurry.
Yeah, Roller wants to throw.
Got a guy down the middle if he wanted to.
Buying time near sideline into traffic and incomplete. Cheatham, the nearest one to it.
Yeah, that was kind of dangerous. He had a guy down the seam early, just didn't seem.
That'll stop the clock. So 39 seconds to play. 2nd down and 20.
Yeah, so you're kind of, you're kind of in the same thing if you're Regent right here.
Yeah, well, what play do you throw it or do you run it right here?
I think maybe you throw a screen, keep it easy, keep it simple. Nope. Offsides on OBA.
Easy 5.
Yep. Looked like they were just going quarterback run game and maybe try to get out of the half. So See if they stick with that philosophy or if they let one rip right here. I mean, OBA's got 3 guys in the box. They're playing major coverage. So, yep, looks like it's just quarterback run and maybe go into halftime.
Roller will pick up a couple.
They don't have to snap it again, and it doesn't really look like they're probably going to.
So 3rd down and about 14.
Oh, we had call timeout.
We want to try to make something happen in the time remaining. So 3rd down and 14 for Regent Prep. Timeout OBA. We'll take a break. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Buying or selling a home in Enid? Let Jenny Smithson with Lepard Realty help you. Jenny is a customer-driven realtor dedicated to achieving results and providing exceptional service. Her goal is to make your real estate transaction as pleasant an experience as possible, and that's why she's your realtor in the beginning and your friend in the end. Jenny wants to wish the Trojans good luck on their season and beat Thomas. Contact Jenny today at 580-747-6225 or visit lepardrealty.com for an easy buying and selling experience.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
19 seconds to play in the first half. 3rd down and 14 for Regent Prep. And to the near sideline, Roller with the boot. Now turns it back up the field, and he will get near the first down. That's about a yard short. They're going to mark him at the 30-yard line. He picked up 14, but looks like he needs another yard. Ian Easton with the stop. And with 1 second left, OBA is going to, I would say, force Regent to run a play here. They're not going to punt. 1 second off the clock, and we go to halftime. 29-6. Regent Prep jumped out early, 15-0. Then they answered OBA's touchdown with 2 more of their own. And Regent Prep taking a timeout. Let's take a quick 30-second break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Yeah, the Regent Rams have been impressive on this Friday afternoon, the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. And it's been kind of a Black Friday for the OBA fans across the way. As the Rams on top 29-6 over the Trojans. Tom Nelson, Coach Lynn Shackelford had to run. He's running the show here as the AD at Cashin High School and has to make sure the officials get to their locker room safely. So he bailed on us, but he will be back to start the second half. And then the Cashin High School graduate, Ella Sunken, our producer-engineer. 4th down and 1. And they will line up to punt, which you don't see very much. We talk about the fact that Regent Prep does not like to punt. And Regent Prep will burn another timeout. They wanted to see what kind of formation OBA came out in. And they will take another timeout. So we will as well. 29-6, Regent Prep right before halftime. It's the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce. serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Over across the metro area down in Norman. College football and OU on top of TCU 52-38. That ball game at the end of the third quarter. Oklahoma up by 2 touchdowns as they try to figure out a way to get into the Big 12 championship game. This last few seconds has taken a long time to play, and Regent Prep will take the snap. Roller rolling to the right side and roller out of bounds. So 29-6 will be our halftime score. Pretty impressive first 24 minutes for the Regent Prep Rams. We'll take a break. Coming up, we'll recap the scoring, hit the stats for you, and check the Squirtle scoreboard. You're watching the Game of the Week, so glad to have you with us on Squirtle.tv.
Proudly offering high-quality insurance to the people of Northwest Oklahoma since 1994, the Eaton Agency strives to deliver exceptional customer service with every interaction. Your local State Farm agents, Jeff and Stephanie Eaton, in Enid and Alva, are ready to help you and your family get the personal price plan that's right for you. So call 580-237-3403 today for your free quote. Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local Votech, we are Autry Technology Center.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today. Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today. Martin's Machine Shop, a family...
Halftime at Maxon Field in Cashion, and the Regent Prep Rams on top of the Oklahoma Bible Academy Trojans by a score of 29-6. Let's go back and recap the scoring in the first half. And Regent Prep took the opening kick, started on their own 31-yard line, and took 12 plays to maneuver their way down the field, 69 yards, took 4 minutes and 47 seconds off the clock, and it was John Mark Roller, the 3-yard touchdown run. Extra point kick by Isaac Coffin made it 7-0. Regent Prep with 7:13 to play in the first quarter. OBA with an empty drive went forward on fourth down and came up empty. They got the ball down inside the red zone, but their drive ended at the Regent Prep 18-yard line. Take it back to the 16-yard line. That is where the Rams took over on their own 16 and they scored in 7 plays, covered 84 yards in 2 minutes and 7 seconds, and it was John Mark Rawler scoring from 1 yard out. 2-point conversion was good to make it 15-0 with 2:52 to play in the first quarter. OBA needed an answer, and they got it. Took over off the ensuing kickoff at their own 25-yard line. And in a 6-minute and 38-second drive, covered 13 plays and 75 yards, and it was Wyatt Hofen scoring on the jet sweep. The 2-point conversion, no good. That made it 15-6 with 8:06 to play in the second quarter. But Regent Prep had a couple of answers. A takeover on the short field after a nice return on the kick by Trace Borden. They took over on the OBA 36-yard line. They score in 6 plays, 2 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock. Abram Farrington scoring from 9 yards out. 2-point conversion good to make it 23-6 with 5:45 to play. And then on the ensuing kickoff, it was fumbled. OBA fumbled, turned it over, and Regent Prep took over at the OBA 40-yard line. They scored in 6 plays, covered 40 yards in 2 minutes and 29 seconds, and it was John Mark Rawler scoring from 11 yards out. The extra point kick was blocked, and that made the score 29-6 with 3:10 to play in the first half. And that is the extent of the scoring in the first half. Regent Prep will go into the second half leading by 23 points, 29-6 our score over OBA. And we'll take a break. We'll go through the numbers when we come back and then check the Squirtle scoreboard. Second half is coming up from Maxon Field in Cashin, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Buying or selling a home in Enid? Let Jenny Smithson with Lepard Realty help you. Jenny is a customer-driven realtor dedicated to achieving results and providing exceptional service. Her goal is to make your real estate transaction as pleasant an experience as possible, and that's why she's your realtor in the beginning and your friend in the end. Jenny wants to wish the Trojans good luck on their season and beat Thomas. Contact Jenny today at 580-747-6225 or visit lepardrealty.com for an easy buying and selling experience.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture. When you're
back at Maxon Field in Cashin, the Regent Prep Rams on top of OBA 29-6 the half. Let's go back and recap the numbers in the first half. First of all, For OBA on the ground, 20 carries for 113 yards, and Judd Cheatham with 17 carries for 110. Ian Easton, a couple of carries for no yards, and then Wyatt Hofen with the 3-yard touchdown run. And through the air, Judd Cheatham's 0 for 2 passing. So 22 offensive plays, 113 total yards for OBA, averaging 5.1 yards a play. For Regent Prep, 29 rushes for 218 yards, and John Mark Roller, the quarterback, has 21 carries for 177 yards. He also has 3 rushing touchdowns. Abram Farrington, 9 carries for 41 yards, and then through the air, John Mark Roller is 7 of 9 for 41 yards. 38 offensive plays for 259 yards. That's averaging 6.8 yards a play. Tyler Helton has a couple of catches, as does Cademan Fletcher to lead Regent Prep. Avon McGuire, and then Farrington, and then Trey Borden have a catch each as well. Halftime in Cashin, and right now it's looking good for Regent Prep as they look to move on to the state semifinals as they lead OBA 29-6. We'll take a break and check the Squirtle scoreboard. The second half is just around the corner. So glad to have you with us on this Thanksgiving Black Friday football afternoon on the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Proudly offering high-quality insurance to the people of Northwest Oklahoma since 1994, the Eaton Agency strives to deliver exceptional customer service with every interaction. Your local State Farm agents, Jeff and Stephanie Eaton, in Enid and Alva, are ready to help you and your family get the personal price plan that's right for you. So call 580-237-3403 today for your free quote.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashin, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off. Dr. What's the governor doing here?
His kids used to go to Regent.
Back with you at Maxon Field in beautiful Cashman, Oklahoma. Tom Nelson and the coach Lynn Shackelford. And you might have heard as we're coming back, Governor Stitt is in the house.
Yeah, he's in the building.
That is awesome. Why is he here?
His kids used to go to Regent when
awesome
before he was governor.
So they're in the area.
Yeah.
Just down the road, Oklahoma City, of course, the capital. Why not come out and watch them play? It's very cool to have the governor in the house. So
plus, I mean, you know, not that you need an excuse to come check out the beautiful town of Cashion, but
that's right. But more work for you, I'd imagine. A little more responsibility for the AD here to make sure he's safe while he's in Cashion. I'm sure he'll be just fine.
Well, there's some guys down there that look a little different than me that I think are responsible for that.
Well, let's check the scoreboard before the second half, and a lot of Friday afternoon action here. And Kiefer's taking the lead on Alva now, 20-14, that ball game early in the third quarter. Millwood leading Idabel 14-0 as we start the second half in that one. Tipton has beaten Waynoka 54-0, the final score there. Jones over Victory Christian 42-24. That ball game at the half, a high-scoring first half in that one. Dell City leads Claremore 27-7 at the half. The winner of this game will take on the winner of the Sealing Waletka game. Right now, Sealing on top 22-6. That ball game at the halftime break. Bixby leads Owasso 14-7 at the half. Marlow over Heritage Hall 14-7. That ball game at the half as well. Tonight, Putnam City and Woodland. No, that's not right. Bishop McGinnis at Carl Albert, Muskogee at Deer Creek, Jinx and Union tonight, Choctaw Stillwater, Lincoln Christian, Perkins Tryon, Woodland and Dibble, Washington and Vian, Wagner and Ada, Hooker and Central Salisaw, Stroud and Fairview. That's a ball game we'll have here on the Squirtle Network. Also Boone Apache at Hominy. Yale and O'Keene, a game you can watch here tonight. That's from Cashion. Todd Miller and Coach Smith will have that ball game for you. Ryan and Timberlake, Velma, Elma, and Drumright, Blanchard and Poto. So the Black Friday, I guess, the Friday after Thanksgiving means high school football in Oklahoma. No better place to be than Cashion, right? Because
That's
you
right.
have two games coming your way.
That's right.
We are just about ready for the second half. As we talked before the break, OBA will have the football. They trail 29-6. And I know that your teams have not been in this position if you're the OBA situation, but what do you tell your kids down 29-6 in this situation?
Well, I think more than anything, you just talk in terms of you've got to get some positive momentum going your way, and you're going to have to find a way to get a stop. So I would think if you're OBA, you're coming out in the second half defensively with a little bit different plan. I would assume Coach Kayot came into this with plan A, plan B, plan C. So you got to empty the clip when you're in a situation like this, and do everything you can to try to get yourself back into this. So they're going to get the ball first, right? So I mean, if you're OBA, you're going to really need to put a drive together and go score. Maybe take some shots because you can't really afford now to have, long drives that eat up half the clock.
Well, you look at it, Judd Cheatham, he's getting his numbers, but the thing is that he is taking a lot of abuse. I mean, he is pretty much every play. They know they can just key on him. He's got 17 carries, 110 yards rushing. But, I mean, when he's basically at this point the only successful option for you.
Yeah, and they don't really have much of a passing game, and it's really hard. It's really hard anymore to be one-dimensional unless you can be one-dimensional running the football with 3 different guys, 4 different guys. But when it's just him, it's pretty easy for Regent to zero in on number 10, and if you stop 10, you're going to have a really good chance.
And I think you also see by looking, as you see right there, the size of the the defensive line there, or I guess it would be special teams, but anyway, you look at the size they have, your offensive line is going to get worn down play after play after play after play.
Yeah, for sure. And like we said at the beginning, I mean, Regent looks the part. I mean, for sure. I mean, they've got some really good-looking kids. They're all seniors. They all play. So, I mean, I think the only junior that starts for them is the quarterback, isn't it? And the rest of them seniors?
Yep, you're right.
So, I mean, it'll be interesting in the second half, see if OBA can get it turned around a little bit.
We talked about how the fact that that Regent is making the move up to 11-man next year. You did that, about 15 years ago, made the move from 8-man to 11-man. What were the biggest challenges you had to deal with?
The biggest thing, it's the same no matter which direction you go, whether you go up or you go down. But the defensive side of the ball is where it's so much different. And where most teams, when they make the transition one way or the other, where they struggle. I mean, trap's trap, counter's counter. A hitch is a hitch. But defensively, it's a lot different.
And we are ready for the second half. As taking up from the 40-yard line, the boot by Isaac Coffin inside the 10-yard line goes out of bounds.
Well, if you're chaotic, you make him kick it again like you did earlier, or you just take it on the 35.
Take it from the 35-yard line and get going.
And that looks like what they're doing.
Something I also want to ask you about the move next year. I mean, they're moving up to 1A Division II, which Division II is the new thing as well. You guys going to be at Division I or Division II next year?
We'll be Division I, and that was a situations like that were a big reason why we did what we did when we made the splits. I think Regent has 115, 120 kids in high school, and we have 220.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a big difference when you're trying to compete week in, week out.
So first down and 10 for OBA from the 35-yard line. First play of the third quarter, trying to find some running room off left guard. And a short gain of about 3 or 4 yards for Cheatham. I take it back for Ian Easton. Easton's third carry of the ball game. He'll pick up 3. Back over on the stop.
Yeah, good play on first down. Get you a little positive yardage. Looks like they're going to stick with this the same kind of motion.
This time it's Cheatham left side, gets into the secondary and run out of bounds, but a nice gain, first down, out just shy of the 50-yard line. Mark him at the 49. He'll gain 11.
Nice adjustment here by Chaot second half to come out in something a little bit different. They didn't show a lot of this in the first half with the motion and the fullback and with Cheatham. You at least give Regent's eyes something to look at besides just number 10 standing in the shotgun.
So first and 10 from the 49. And on the jet sweep, Hofen fumbles the football. I think it's still loose, but Regent Prep will fall on it. Coming out of the pile is Shea Smallwood. So that happens a lot in that jet sweep. You're flipping that ball up there, and Hofen never got a hand on it.
Yeah, this was it was a handoff too, so you got to be really, really precise in it because if you don't get it, it's a fumble. A lot of people run jet sweep anymore, do it from the shotgun. They flip it forward because if you drop that one, it's incomplete.
And Hofen was in at full speed.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to grab that football. So he'll take over at the 49-yard line, starting another drive in OBA territory. This drive will start with 11:20 to play in the third quarter, and on first down off the right side. Running room for
Farrington
again.
Yeah.
Yep. So nice gain on first down of 9 yards.
Yeah, Regis doing a good job just being patient, staying with the run game. If, OBA is gonna play coverage, then they're going to run the football. Looks like OBA is kind of bringing a few more guys back into the box.
Throwing
play
out
action. He's got a guy right down the middle for a touchdown.
Wide open, off the fingertips of his intended receiver, Tyler Helton. Helton, nobody was within 10 yards of him, and he couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, just a little bit overthrown.
Yeah, this is, throwing away that last drive of the first half where Regent Prep was just kind of running the clock out or trying to, we thought. This is the third consecutive drive that starts in OBA territory. Ball caught 30-yard line and out of bounds. Cademan Fletcher makes the catch. It'll be enough for the first down. The gain from the 40-yard line down to the 27, so give him 13.
Yeah, again, they did that early in the first half, 3rd and short, and they just raise up and throw the hitch. And OBA's playing 10 yards off. It's just really easy for them to just play catch and get the first down.
3rd catch of the afternoon for Cademan Fletcher. 1st down and 10. This OBA really needs to get a stop. In 8-man football, it seems a lot in this situation where you go up by 30 points or so. It can get away from you in a hurry, and you might get out here early.
Yeah, not a bad job right there by OBA on the option. Strung it out.
Down to the 24-yard line. Near side ball caught by Helton. Helton down to the 20-yard line and push back. He'll pick up about 4.
Yeah, it's just, like I said earlier in the first half, it's just a numbers game for Regent. I mean, they're just going to see how you line up. They got 4 in the box.
They'll push that tempo. Right side Roller to the 15. Bounces out down to the 10. Cheatham with the tackle, but not before they get the first down, or to be 1st and goal. 10-yard gain. Roller's 187 yards rushing.
On what, 20 carries probably?
On 23.
Yeah.
22.
The ball doesn't weigh much. I guess you can carry it all day.
And here's the 23rd carry, and he will get.
He's in the end zone.
Oh, I think he got in. Touchdown.
Yep.
Got the pylon.
Got the pylon, yeah. Good job by him getting the ball out there, hitting the pylon.
Touchdown, Regent Prep. That'll put them up 35-6. A 10-yard run by Roller, which is his 4th rushing touchdown of the ball game. Extra point kick attempt by Coffin. A little tougher to kick the extra point in 8-man football with only 8 guys out there, or 6 on the offensive line.
The edge is pretty close.
Yep. And he gets it through there.
Yeah,
36-6.
Your timing has to be pretty good.
30-point lead for Regent Prep. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Regent Prep capitalizes on the turnover, a 7-play, 49-yard drive at 1 minute and 39 seconds, and it was John Mark Roller, the quarterback, scoring from 10 yards out. Coffin with the extra point kick. 9:41 to play in the 3rd quarter. Now 36-6, the 30-point lead for Regent Prep. And they'll squib this kick down, picked up by Cheatham at the 31-yard line across the 40 and to the 45. It is a nice return in traffic, and that was where OBA will take over 1st down and 10. Tackle made by Andrew Rice, the special teams. He's a freshman. And this drive will start with 9 minutes and 32 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. 30-point deficit for OBA. They needed to take that opening kick and make something happen with it. They turned it over, and Regent Prep marched down and scored.
They're back in their little kind of wing tee stuff. Little quarterback run game.
Cheatham busts free and gets about 10 right at the stick. That's a play right there. You get to see him picking his way. Move the chains, 10-yard gain across midfield to the 45-yard line of Regent Prep. 131 yards rushing now on 19 carries. Cheatham again going left. Same play. Turns it up again and picks up 4 or 5. Mark him to the 41, a gain of 4.
He's a really good, just patient runner.
Can they find a place for him at the next level?
I mean, you would think. I mean, he's just a football player, you know.
Quarterback for OBA a year ago, Bodie Boyston, playing at went down to Southwestern in Weatherford. His freshman year down there. I think he played a little bit.
Yeah, I think he started their last game.
Did he start their last game? Wow. 2nd down and 5. Cheatham again, right side.
Well, Regent did a really good job right there initially.
Turn the corner, though, inside the 30-yard line before he was popped out of bounds. Nice run that time. Trace Borden with the stop, but not before Cheatham gets down to the 26. So a gain of 33. And there wasn't a whole lot there for a little bit.
No.
Made something out of that. So 1st down and 10 at the Regent Prep 26-yard line.
Nice.
Hand it off to Easton up the middle this time. Yeah,
nice
Ian
quick
Easton.
hitter.
Yep. Keep him honest inside the 20-yard line, down to the 19. He'll pick up 7. That's Easton's 4th carry of the ball game for 10 yards.
You got time is not on your side right here if you're OBA, but I guess, you know, you just put a drive together, go score. Kind of see what happens after that.
Cheatham again. Just a couple that time. They stayed home. Tackle was made by Farrington. Down to the 17-yard line. He picks up 2.
We got 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd, about a yard, yep. 171 yards rushing on 22 carries now for Judd. His daddy was up here in the press box before the ball game. His dad's the AD at OBA.
His dad's a good guy.
Yes, he is.
Also not very big.
3rd and 1, right up the middle. 1st down. Down to the 10-yard line before he went down in the arms of Abram Farrington. So the gain of 7. Mark him right at the 10-yard line. Guarantee you, Regent Prep may win this ball game, but they're going to have a lot of respect for Judd Cheatham. 1st and goal from the 10. Cheatham left side.
Whoa,
bouncing
great
right.
Run.
Dives for the end zone. Did he fumble the football on the 1-yard line? And Regent Prep will come up with it. They're going to say he had a knee down? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
They're going to discuss it. Put the ball at the 2. Oh, and they're giving it to OBA.
Oh, wow.
They're giving it to OBA, so the Trojans catch a break.
The Ram faithful do not agree with the call.
They don't. They do not. Regent Prep came out of the pile with the football, but they're saying that his knee was down. Tight formation. 2nd down and goal.
He's in.
There's a touchdown. Cheatham will score. And for Judd, on the season, that's his. I've got him for 55 rushing touchdowns.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of touchdowns.
We've rushed for 55 touchdowns in the last few years.
36-12 now. They'll go for 2. Cheatham left side. He's in for 2.
He's in.
36-14. We'll take a break. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple. For over a century.
OBA scores on an 8-play, 55-yard drive. It took 3 minutes and 2 seconds off the clock, and it was Judd Cheatham with the 2-yard touchdown run. He got the 2-point conversion. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Now 36-14, the lead for Regent Prep. And as we said before the break, Judd Cheatham came into tonight's game with 2,627 yards. So he's up over 2,800 yards rushing on the season. And that's his 55th rushing touchdown. Those are numbers you don't hear about very much.
No, that's pretty incredible, really.
Crazy numbers. High short kick. Fair catch is called for at the 30-yard line by Avon McGuire.
Well, if you've got any chance, if you're OBA, you've got to get a stop here.
And that has not happened in this ball game. Regent Prep has scored every drive except the drive that ended at the end of the first half.
Which I'm still trying to figure out what their strategy there was.
They could have had plenty of time to go down there and put points on the board, and they just took their time and got out at the end of the first half. So this drive will start from the 30-yard line with 6:30 to play.
Yeah. If you're Regent, just keep running the quarterback. Try to get 4 or 5, milk the clock, go to the semifinals.
Don't do anything different. It's been working so far.
Yeah.
Roller right side. Boy, shook a tackle, ends up picking up about 7 on a play that he could have been tackled after a gain of about 2.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of had the option there based on what the wideouts did to, maybe throw the ball.
2nd down and 2. He will throw this time. Near flat to Borden, and Borden will get the first down and dive out toward the 44.
Borden's a good-looking kid, too.
Yep. We'll mark him at the 44-yard line. Gain of 6. His 2nd catch of the night, of the afternoon, I might say. 1st down and 10. Left side dropped. Ball was dropped by Cademan Fletcher. They've not done too many things wrong today, and that's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. I mean, they're at least if you're OBA, you got them off schedule.
Once again, they're getting up there and getting to the line in a hurry. Roller this time thought about the throw, then he'll go forward. Little quarterback draw across the 45-yard line to the 46, picking up 2. Now it's 3rd down and 8. OBA has a chance to possibly get out of here, although it is 2-down territory, as it is most of the time for Regent Prep.
Option
pitch right side.
It's been a really good play for Regent today.
That's Borden that time. They'll get a lot of that back. They'll be shy of the 1st down, but definitely manageable across midfield.
Yep, 4th down and 3.
Yeah, a 6-yard gain for Borden. 4th down and a
Big
long 2, almost 3. This is big. OBA can get a stop and get the ball back if they can just hold them shy of that 1st down stick. Option near side. And Roller has the 1st down and more. And he's off to the races, and nobody will get him. Touchdown, John Mark Roller. 48-yard touchdown run on 4th down and 3. Man. Stepped out of a couple of ankle tackles, and he was off to the races.
Yeah, really, really good run right there. OBA kind of had it strung out initially, and he just hit a cutback and broke a few tackles, and that's it.
Here's Isaac Coffin for the extra point kick. Low snap, he had to hesitate, and he got it through. 43-14 the score. Regent Prep has the answer for OBA's touchdown. We'll take a break. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Well, OBA had their opportunity. They had a 4th and 3. Needed a stop, couldn't get it. 48-yard touchdown run by John Mark Roller. Coffin's kick makes it 43-14. 5:10 to play in the third quarter. Caps a 6-play, 70-yard drive in 1:20 off the clock. Tom Nelson, Lynn Shackelford with you from Maxon Field and Cashin here today. Winner will move on to the state semifinals next week and take on, last time I looked, it looked like Sealing was beginning to pull away a little bit from Waletka. We'll check that again here real quick. 44-6, very similar game to this one, it looks like now. And OBA gets a chance to get back on the offensive side here. Return by Cheatham. Cheatham has running room. Cheatham's gone. Cheatham, one man to beat, and Cheatham's going to score. Wow. How explosive is he? Had a kickoff return for a touchdown against Pond Creek Hunter at the end of the regular season. Gets another one right here. We'll call that, 70-yard kickoff return. I think he picked it up around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's about what it looked like to me.
Now 43-20. Yeah, this senior has had a heck of a career, and he is going out with a bang. If they don't come back and win this ball game, Judd Cheatham's having himself an afternoon, and he's had himself a year.
Yeah, no, he's a heck of a football player. He really is. OBA's going to miss him quite a bit. I don't know if there's any more of them.
Cheatham for 2. Comes up short.
Yeah, Brookhover played that really well again. That was the same play they ran on their first touchdown on the 2-point conversion, and he played it really well then, too.
43-20. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Why be a Ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Well, Judd Cheatham with the 70-yard kickoff return for a touchdown to make it 43-20 now with 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. And Judd Cheatham, who's had an unbelievable year and an unbelievable career at OBA, is going out with big numbers in this one. His second touchdown of the day, this one on the return. Kick returned by Trace Borden.
Good job, OBA, covering right there.
20-yard line is where they'll take over. And Cheatham on the stop. Not only is Judd Cheatham doing it on the offensive side of the ball, but he's in on almost every tackle as well. He's just a heck of a player.
These small school Small schools. If you're good, you're not coming off the field unless you have to.
So this drive will start for Regent Prep with 4:54 to play in the third quarter. They're up by 23. And really, in 8-man football, 23 points is not that much, but OBA has to get a stop.
Yeah, they've got to get a stop, and they really need to do it sooner than later, especially with them backed up. I mean, Regent doesn't punt. If you could get a 3-and out here, you're going to get the ball back inside the 30.
Yeah. So first down and 10. Roller this time wants to run, and he'll end up picking up 6 or 7 out across the 25-yard line to the 27, gaining 6.
Yeah, first down's been great for Regent and been a killer for OBA on defense today.
255 yards rushing for Roller so far. Ball caught near side. That little hitch they've been running all afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, they could probably do it every play if they wanted to.
Cademan Fletcher out to the 26. Or take back the 26. And on first down, he wants to throw it this time, has a man. Oh, for a moment.
Oh.
And it was Cheatham who closed the gap.
Yeah, he had a chance at an interception right there. He's pretty mad at himself. That could have made a difference. You know, he's done that the last couple times when he's sprinted out. He's had the option if he wanted to raise up and throw it. I guess he liked what he saw right there. Probably underestimated Cheatham's ability to get from where he was to.
He closed in a hurry.
Yeah, to back over the top of that post.
2nd and 10. He wants to throw again. Back across his body. Has a man wide open. Ball caught. That is going to be a touchdown. Roller rolling to his right, threw back to his left, and found a wide open Isaac Coffin.
It's almost the exact same play. They just, instead of running a post, they just sent him on a fade down the sideline. And
so now 49-20. That was a nice throw on the mark by John Mark Roller. He really hasn't had to do that today. He just did it right there.
Yeah.
74-yard pass. And now after making the long run down the field for the touchdown, Isaac Coffin with the extra point kick. And it is right through there. 50-20 the score, a 30-point lead for Regent Prep. All right, OBA, the ball's in your court when we come back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Well, John Mark Roller unleashed a beauty of a throw to Isaac Coffin, who caught the ball in stride, 74-yard touchdown pass. And Coffin with the extra point kick to make it 50-20. With 3:51 to play in the third quarter, caps a 5-play, 84-yard drive that took a minute and 3 seconds off the clock. And OBA will get the ball back down 30. There's the onside kick, covered by the up man. Now it's loose. Picked up for a moment by Elijah Chambers. I think that OBA fell on it, though, but it was close.
Yeah, that was really close to being Regent ball again.
You know, we talk about coming in expecting them to onside kick every time. That's the first time I think they've really truly ran the onside kick. They've been pooching it, squibbing it. So OBA will take over first down and 10. They'll start the drive on their own 47-yard line, which I believe is their best starting field position of the day. It is.
Let's see how Coach Chaot approaches this, if he just kind of sticks with his run game again or if he tries to put it up, throw it a little bit.
From the gun this time, the man in motion, it's going to be Cheatham.
Yep.
And he'll gain about 3 or so to the 50-yard line.
Pretty much the same, kind of concept they've been doing the whole half with that motion where you can run the jet sweep, you can run quarterback power, ISO, nothing else, just to try to slow down Regent's linebackers from fitting as fast as they were earlier in the game.
26 carries, 193 yards rushing for Judd. Second down and about 5. Tell you what, that play was slow to develop, and Cheatham will end up getting the first down. Boy, I've seen him a couple of times this year. I've seen him do this, but this is against a really good team, and he's just every play. It's pretty much his number they're calling. Down to the 42-yard line, gain of 8.
Yeah, it's not a big secret who's getting it for OBA every time.
And they still can't stop him. Easton lined up to the left, put the man in motion. And they'll try to follow Easton. Now he's going to come back to the near side. If he gets the edge here, he won't. He'll lose about a yard.
Regent played that really well.
Yep. Back to the 43-yard line. He lost a yard. Might be the first. Let's see here. Nope, he's lost a yard once before in the game. That was his second negative run of his third negative run of the ball game. Second down and 11. 2 minutes and 32 seconds to play in the third quarter. Regent Prep jumped out early 15-0, and they've been playing from ahead the whole game. OBA's been trying to play catch-up.
Yeah, and OBA's not really built for catch-up.
Cheatham left side wants to throw, has a man. Liam Berry makes the catch. Berry to the 10, to the 5, touchdown.
OBA just hanging around, and Cheatham is spent.
Liam Berry, the sophomore, will most likely be the quarterback next year. And Judd Cheatham hooks up with him, 43-yard touchdown pass. That's the first completion of the afternoon. That's Liam Berry's third touchdown reception of the season. So now it's 50-26.
Yeah, OBA's just kind of hanging around.
Judd runs over to get the play from Coach, and it's like, okay, one more time, guys. Let's stick it in. I mean, he's played every play in the ballgame, offensively and defensively. He doesn't come off the field. It's impressive. Little counter this time, and Easton, I take it back, it's Hofen will score the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, just a little variation of what they were doing.
So 50-28. We'll take a break and be right back. We're not done playing football by a long shot here in Cache, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with Hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org. Anger.
Well, Sealing has beaten Waletka 52-6, so they're on to the semifinals to await the winner of this one. And OBA's not done extracting their pound of flesh here. They're going to keep in this one as long as possible. Now 50-28, a 43-yard touchdown pass from Judd Cheatham to Liam Berry. 2-point conversion run by Wyatt Hofen to make it 50-28, caps a 4-play, 53-yard drive in 1 minute and 34 seconds. And now Regent Prep, it's your turn. And the return this time out to the 50-yard line. Nice return by Trace Borden. And the short field again for Regent Prep.
Yeah, OBA should have onside kicked it, which I kind of thought they might. And you're gonna have to you got to steal a possession somehow if you want to get back in it. You need to steal about 3.
Yeah. So this drive will start from the 50-yard line with 2:05 to play in the third quarter. Regent Prep has been in a lot of high-scoring ball games, and this is another one. Ball caught right side. That's Farrington, and a flag flies.
Yeah, I think this one's coming back.
Yeah, somebody held over there on the far side. Yeah, I mean, Waletka, they beat them 64-40. Wetumpka 55-48. Yale 76-30. Dewar last week 55-48. They'll give up some points.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of the, get it last mentality, but today they've done a pretty good job defensively. They've got enough stops where they've got a pretty good little cushion, and it's a lot easier to call plays when you're up 30.
Yep. Roller near side.
Cheatham was almost there again.
Yep. Deflected that one away. Pass intended for Fletcher. A couple of Trojans over there. You're right. I mean, you've got Judd just using his speed to get pretty much into any play like that.
Yeah, I can't really figure out it's working. They're ahead, but the philosophy sometimes is a little hard to understand from Regent. When they were, first half they ran
started throwing the ball more here.
Yeah, they've started chunking it all over the place, and the clock doesn't start when you do that unless you catch it.
2nd and 20. Rother goes left and bounces right. Makes a nice move and down the sideline. Angling toward the near side of the field. Tries to beat Cheatham. He will. To the 5 and into the end zone touchdown. Wow.
Yeah, you don't have to overcomplicate it. Just let him run.
60 yards in the touchdown run that time. The holding penalty just gave him another 10 yards of rushing numbers.
Yeah. Is he up over 300 yet?
Yes. 255 plus 60.
I'll let you do that.
It's
more than 300.
That would be 315. 315 yards.
Oh, has this been a 2-hour third quarter?
Seems like it. Kick is up and good by Coffin. 57-28. Hey, let's pay some more bills.
Yeah.
Our sponsors are loving it.
Yeah, they are.
You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
315 yards rushing and 6 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown as well for John Mark Roller. He scored from 60 yards out, capped a 3-play 50-yard drive in 36 seconds. 57-28 now, 1:31 to play in the third quarter. And that is the 7th touchdown scored in the third quarter.
I don't think we scored 7 touchdowns first 5 games this year.
It was 29-6 at halftime. It's now 57-28. And
we got another game at 7. We may have to push it back.
Yeah, not only a game here at Maxson Field, but it's also on Scordle as well. Todd Miller and Coach Brian Smith will be here for O'Keene and Yale at 7 o'clock. I'll be watching that one. I'll be listening to that one. I'll be listening to the audio on my drive back to Kansas tonight. I won't be watching it. Don't tell my wife I'm watching it. Onside kick, out of bounds. They're going to get the ball at the 30, at the 48. Unless they make him kick it again, which I wouldn't. Just take that field position and go. All right, OBA. This has been interesting. Oh, it's going to be a penalty from where it went out of bounds. It'll be in Regent Prep territory at the 47. Best starting field position for OBA in Regent Prep territory for the first time. A minute 31. You ever seen 7 touchdowns in a quarter? Can OBA make it 8?
Yeah, no, not in a while.
Cheatham to throw. Has a man wide open across the middle. Elijah Chambers inside the 30-yard line.
We're going to have 8.
29. So that's a gain of 30. That's a gain of 24. For Chambers, his 17th catch of the season. First down and 10, 29-yard line. Cheatham to throw again to the end zone. Tried to find
he had him.
Ian Easton. Well, stops the clock, and right now OBA is trying to conserve time. 58 seconds to play in the third quarter. So second down and 10. Ball resting at the 29-yard line.
There's man coverage in the secondary.
Cheatham will run it this time. Flag.
That's going
Somebody held on the end.
Yeah, that's going to make it hard for OBA. Looking at 2nd and 20 coming up. Regent fans finally flag against OBA.
Yeah, they've been wanting it for a while.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the officials, I'd probably be ahead.
So second down and 20, they'll move the ball back to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, you got to find a way here. If you're chaotic, I mean, you gotta get you to third and at least. I mean, you need at least 8 yards here, right?
Yep. Get some of it back. Get a chunk.
Maybe throw the hitch down here to 1. Safe. I'm just gonna run it. Got the edge.
Yep. And he'll stop did he stay in bounds? He stayed in bounds.
Yep.
Down to the 28. Well, he picked up 11.
He should have stepped out.
That clock will continue to run. It's sitting at 38 right now.
Yeah, they don't have to snap it, I don't think, but probably should.
Yep. Third down and 11. They got 2 downs to make it.
Had some success again, just getting the edge. Oh, wow.
Well, Cheatham ran right into big old Zeke Camp.
Yeah.
I take it back. It wasn't Zeke. It was Tucker Phillips.
Yeah, the Brookover kid just melted the puller right there.
That'll be the end of the third quarter. When we come back, it'll be 4th down and 9 for OBA. They trail 57-28. Stick around. Fourth quarter coming up. It's the game of the week on Squirtle.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Buying or selling a home in Enid? Let Jenny Smithson with Lepard Realty help you. Jenny is a customer-driven realtor dedicated to achieving results and providing exceptional service. Her goal is to make your real estate transaction as pleasant an experience as possible, and that's why she's your realtor in the beginning and your friend in the end. Jenny wants to wish the Trojans good luck on their season and beat Thomas. Contact Jenny today at 580-747-6225 or visit lepardrealty.com for an easy buying and selling experience.
We go to the fourth quarter in Cashin, Maxon Field. And OBA looking at 4th down and 9 at the 28-yard line. And they need to move the chains right here. We had 7 touchdowns scored in the third quarter. But the thing is, the problem with OBA is they're scoring, but they can't stop Regent Prep, and that's why they're down 30. 29. 4th and 9. Oh, nice defense. Oh, a flag.
This is going.
Did he get hit?
Yeah, this is going to be a late hit on 52. Yep.
Roughing the passer. Yep. Great coverage downfield by Fletcher as he got a hand in there and knocked it away. But they're going to get the yardage and the penalty. And that'll be a first down to the 18. So the drive continues. 11:55 to play in the fourth quarter. This is one of the more interesting 29-point football games I've seen in a while.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, it's Liam Berry up under center this time. And handed off right up the middle to Easton. And Easton will get inside the 15 down to the 14, gaining 4. Easton's 5th carry of the ball game. You got Liam Berry in there at quarterback so they could put Cheatham in a slot left and then hand it off to the fullback.
Yeah, you'd think if you're taking him off there, you'd use it to kind of get him a break, but he still ran 35 yards across the field.
Cheatham up under center again this time. It's Berry in motion. Cheatham goes left, and he's going to get to the edge, and he will score. Touchdown. From 14 yards out, Judd Cheatham to make it 57-34.
Well, I hope everybody out there took the over in this one.
225 yards rushing in this ball game for Judd Cheatham.
So between the quarterbacks, we're over 500 yards.
Over 500 yards rushing between the two quarterbacks. I'll do the math during the break. They'll go for 2. Cheatham left.
He's in.
57-36, so a 19-point game. We will take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
OBA just hanging in there. 8-play, 47-yard drive. Took 2 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock, and it was Judd Cheatham scoring from 14 yards out. He got the two-point conversion run, 57-36, with 11:15 to play in the ball game. And Regent about to get the football again.
You're going to run out of room on your
Yes,
drive summary.
I am. My stat sheet is looking pretty ugly at this point.
Looking like 3 games worth.
That's right. So the return from the 15-yard line this time by Trey Borden, and he's got running room. And once again, they're going to have pretty good field position. They're going to start the drive at the 41-yard line after the nice return.
Yeah, again, you would think if you're OBA, you've got to get a possession that you don't, you're not normally going to get. I can't believe they're not onside kicking.
Yeah, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 scoring drives by Regent Prep. The only time that Regent Prep has been stopped, it was by the clock at the end of the first half when they ran the clock out.
Yeah, they're empty, so probably going to keep chunking it.
Yeah.
No,
Jet sweep this time. Turn it up to Farrington, and Farrington steps out of a tackle across midfield, and he's out of bounds at the 42, so he'll end up gaining 17 on first down. And he's got 70 yards rushing on 12 carries.
Yeah, the stats are
crazy.
Yeah, season's worth. Jet sweep again.
This one to Borden, going the other way, and he'll be tackled, bulldog down by Elijah Chambers. Pick up a couple.
And if you're Regent, the best part about that is the
clock
clock's rolling.
Going.
But they're in a hurry, so I'm not sure Coach Bishop knows that he doesn't have to snap it every 10 seconds.
Yeah, the play clock right now at 25. Let's see what they get it off here. Yep. Roller left this time. Down the sideline. Cuts back to the middle of the field. And he's knocked over by Liam Berry, but not before he gets down to the 11, make it the 12-yard line.
He took a pretty big shot right there on the hip. Looks like he's
28-yard
feeling
run.
that one.
28-yard run.
I think maybe at this point I'm seeing if somebody else can run it.
343 yards rushing.
They're going to need him next week against Sealing.
They will. Yes, they will. That'll be a very interesting game.
Yeah, I haven't seen Sealing, but I know the Manual kid's really good.
He's a stud. So from the 12. Right side, Farrington, touchdown.
Why not?
12 yards out. 63-36.
On the attempt, the PAT, the Rams, number 30, Isaac Goffin.
Yeah, OBA just can't seem to get a stop.
Confident with the extra point attempt.
Blocked
that time. So 63-36. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Proudly offering high-quality insurance to the people of Northwest Oklahoma since 1994, the Eaton Agency strives to deliver exceptional customer service with every interaction. Your local State Farm agents, Jeff and Stephanie Eaton, in Enid and Alva, are ready to help you and your family get the personal price plan that's right for you. So call 580-237-3403 today for your free quote.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma. Big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Four-play, 59-yard drive at 1:18 for Regent Prep as Abram Farrington with the 12-yard touchdown run. Extra point kick is blocked. 9:50 to play in the ball game. 63-36, and that's. I'm sitting here looking at some of the history of Regent Prep. They play a lot of games like this. They push the tempo, and even when they're up big or down big, they'll keep doing that. That's a high pooch kick. It went the 10 yards, and OBA will have it at the 10-yard line. But some of the scores back in 2016, they played Thackerville, beat them 85-50. Got beat the next week by Kremlin Hillsdale, 80-55. And then they played Tipton in 2017, lost to Tipton 106-58. And I think you're kind of seeing how those games, why you get scores like that by watching this ball game.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of individual and group defense going on at Regent.
So from the 50-yard line, this drive will start with 9:50 to play. And OBA down 63-36. And it's Cheatham for a couple.
Heritage Hall kicked a field goal to win it against Marlow.
Oh, my. What was the final?
Last-second field goal.
Wow.
Man. The final was 31-29.
Oh, my gosh. Marlow came that close. Second down and 8. Cheatham again left side.
Was close to breaking
He
that
did.
one.
He was really close. Gets down to the 41. He'll pick up 7. We were talking about this before the break. Judd Cheatham now with 225, 227, 234 yards rushing. And then Rawler has 343. So 343 plus 234. I got to have a calculator for this.
Yeah, and you're going to have to add some more to it in a minute.
577 yards rushing for the two quarterbacks. 578, 579, 600.
Yeah, it's incredible. Defense has kind of been optional today.
Down to the 6. And that's a gain of 35.
Yeah, first quarterback to 400 wins. Is that the deal?
You would think. 269 now for Judd. And he's at 269. He came in with 26-27. So he's getting up near 2,900 yards rushing on the season. And another couple of series, he could be at 3,000 yards rushing for the year.
I don't know what the record in 8-man is.
I don't know. Now it's Liam Berry up under center. And hand off to Easton. And Easton gets into the end zone, touchdown.
Why not?
So Ian Easton will score from 6 yards out. And for him, his 12th rushing touchdown of the season. Now we are at 63-42. That was a 4-play, 50-yard drive. We've still got 7:56 left here.
Yeah.
Barry up under center. Easton again. In for 2. 63-44. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local Votech, we are Autry Technology Center.
Well, OBA scores on a 4-play, 50-yard drive. It took just a minute 54 off the clock. 2-point conversion after the Ian Easton 6-yard run. He got the 2-point conversion to make it 63-44. All right. Rams, what you got? And a pretty good return. That's Trey Borden. Trace Borden.
I don't get the no onside kick, but.
So now, will Regent Prep continue to just keep their foot on the gas? I don't know why they'd stop now. Line of scrimmage is the 43-yard line. 7:48 to play.
So if you're Regent, you're either, maybe it's jet sweep. How much more do you want Aid to carry it?
You've got more fish to fry next week. Yeah. Farrington this time.
And you're going to need him.
Yeah. Farrington, boy, stays on his feet out of the 49-yard line. Yep. Wow, that's a nice run. He gains 6. Farrington is now at 88 yards rushing on 14 carries. So not only do you have a quarterback with 343 yards rushing, you got a second guy who's approaching 100 yards. Second down and 4. Got to Farrington left side in the flat. And fumbled the football, and it's still loose. And I think OBA just may have.
I don't know.
I think that Regent Prep fell on it.
They fell on it late. They had a chance.
There was a Trojan right there. had it right in front of him, but they'll keep the possession down to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, that was kind of their chance right there.
Farrington's second catch of the ball game, first down and 10. Clock is rolling, 6:55 to play.
Hey, I think maybe he saw the play clocks finally.
Down to 10.
Quarterback run game. Took a shot.
Yeah. He kind of took, like he was taking a knee as well.
Yeah,
I thought
like
he was
sliding down.
Yeah. First time we've seen that.
Yeah.
To the 39, picking up 5.
Which it's high school. You can still hit them if they, quote unquote, give themselves up.
So second down and 5. Yeah, they could shorten this game up considerably if they would just play the play clock for a little bit and run the football.
Yeah, they can get out of here. And I mean, they're going to win anyway, but you can get out of here as healthy as you are right now and start getting ready for Sealing.
See, Sealing and Regent Prep, where will that game be played at next week? Could it be here?
Well, we have a home basketball game.
Oh, there's a touchdown.
Yep.
Wide open. Tucker Phillips.
Or you can not shorten the game.
39-yard touchdown pass. I don't think OBA, I thought that they thought that Regent Prep was in that mode, and they were not.
Yeah, why not? Make it 70. Maybe the most touchdowns ever scored on Maxon Field.
It might be. So Tucker Phillips with the reception. Confident with the extra point kick.
It's good. 70-44.
70-44. Let's take a break and be right back. You're watching the game of the week on Score.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Now, the 11th touchdown of the second half is a 39-yard touchdown pass from John Mark Rawler to Tucker Phillips. Coffin's extra point kick. His leg is about to fall off. It's 70-44. 5:44 to play in the ballgame. 4 plays, 57 yards in 2 minutes and 4 seconds, and OBA gets the ball back. The onside kick. Out of bounds. It was touched by the Rams. They could not control it, so it would be OBA football right about midfield, maybe a yard or 2 inside the 50-yard line. And so OBA will have the relatively short field. You know, we are seeing a couple of outstanding offensive performances from the 2 quarterbacks. And we have seen 144 points, 114 points, 70-44 the score, still 5:45 to play, and we may be closing in on the longest second half in the history of high school football. I mean, this is nuts.
Yeah, the first half was great. They both ran it. 5:44.
First down, Cheatham. Cheatham's going to pick up about 5 down to the 39-yard line.
The only thing keeping Cheatham from getting 3,000 yards is Regent onside kicking.
Yeah, shorter field.
Yeah.
So that will put him. That'll put him over 2,900 yards rushing on the season. 2,900 yards. That's a career for some really good running backs.
Yeah, it is.
Easton, off left guard, gets down to the 35, picking up 4 more. Was tackled by Cademan Fletcher. First down and 10. Five minutes to play. Cheatham wants to throw, or does he? Now he wants to run back to the near sideline. He's tackled. He's sacked back at the 40-yard line. That was a great job, and that is Zeke Camp.
Yeah, he's had all things considered, he's had a really good game defensively.
I'd like to know how tall he is, how big he is. We don't have those numbers. I'd like to go stand next to him.
He's tall and big. I mean, he's got to be 6'3" or 4", doesn't he?
I would think.
240.
You know what he reminds me? He reminds me of like the pictures we used to see back in the 60s of like some of those big linemen and big linebackers, like
Butkus.
Butkus played for the Bears. Yes, exactly. Dick Butkus just standing out there, dominating the skyline. And this time Cheatham gets free again. Look at this run by Judd Cheatham. Helped by the block by Easton and pushed out of bounds, and a late flag for being pushed out of bounds. The late hit. He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. So that's a gain from the 39 down to the 14 of 25 yards, and he ran
85 yards.
Yes.
Yeah. Ran 85 to get 25, and looks like it. He's going to sleep well tonight.
And then he was hit late.
Ball will be spotted on the 7-yard line.
We're going to put the ball at the 7-yard line after the penalty. He's 6 yards shy of 300 yards rushing.
And they're on the
7.
7. He may get it.
Jet sweep, turning it up is Hofen, and Hofen's going to dive into the end zone.
But we got a flag.
Nope. Did he? Yeah, he's a yard shy, I believe. But then the flag, yep, hold. And you look at Judd Cheatham, and he's exhausted. He is exhausted. I mean, he's played every play. This game started at 1 o'clock. It's 3:42. He's rushed for almost 300 yards, passed for another 60 or 70, and he's played on both sides of the ball the entire game. I know a lot of kids do that, but just this kid.
Oh, he's a warrior for sure.
Just a warrior. So now it's first down and goal after the penalty back at the 12. Cheatham to throw.
Got him.
Caught by Liam Berry down to the 5-yard line. Yep. Gain of 7.
Number 10, Shea Smallwood.
Liam Berry, his second catch of the ball game. Now second down and goal at the 5. Under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. We may have the longest post-game show in score history.
No,
just to recap the stats. He did. He picks it up, throw it, get rid of it. Toward the end zone, up for grabs. It almost intercepted. It was almost picked by Cademan Fletcher. So now it'll be third down and goal.
Third down and goal from the 5 for the Trojans.
You know, OBA, let's see. Look at the last time they were stopped. It hasn't been in this half. What was that turnover?
It was the turnover, opening drive of the second half.
Yep, you're right. Yep. They turned it over the opening drive of the second half. Third and goal from the 5. Cheatham left.
Regent did a good
touchdown.
job right there, stringing it out as long as they could.
Number 10, Jeff Cheatham around the left side.
So Cheatham will score from 5 yards out. 70-50. Extra points upcoming. Two and a half minutes to play in the ball game.
So you got to figure we got three more touchdowns.
Three more possessions left in this
least.
game. And the 2-point conversion, no good. 70-50. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Why be a Ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Now the touchdown for OBA capped an 8-play, 56-yard drive that took 3 minutes and 14 seconds off the clock. Onside kick is covered at the 50-yard line by Regent Prep. Coming up with it is Caleb McNeil, Jr.
So taking the knee 3 times.
2:30 to play. You know, the clock didn't, I guess it wouldn't have started, I guess, but it didn't.
No, it wouldn't have started. Nobody touched it.
So 2:30 from the 50-yard line. What's going to happen right here?
What should happen or what's going to happen? I believe these are different conversations.
First down and 10 for Regent Prep from the 50. Around the end, Farrington.
And he went out of bounds.
Which will stop the clock.
What are we doing?
Ian Easton, the tackle. Gain of 6 down to the 44. Second down and 6. The clock stops.
Yeah, so now you
2:19.
Can't take a knee 3 times in a row.
Brawler will hand off again near side. And this time it's Borden. And Borden will stay in bounds inside the 40-yard line down to the 38, picking up 6. That'll be enough for a first down. Trace Borden. Move the chains, get the clock going. We'll get under 2 minutes, or we should.
So, victory formation, do we have that in
the playbook?
In the playbook at Regent Prep? I'm guessing no.
Play clock is down to 10. They're milking that a little bit. Borden again holding on to that football.
Hey.
Turns it up and picks up a couple.
It's a punishing victory formation for Regent. OBA called timeout.
Eli Lichty, and yeah, OBA will burn a timeout here. Ball resting at the 36-yard line. Let's take a break. 70-50, Regent Prep over OBA. The final couple of minutes here, you're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
As I go back and hit some of the homework that I haven't given you yet, the average score for a Regent Prep game this year is 54-21. Average score for an OBA game is 51-17. We got the 50 right. And now the carry, no gain for Borden. Might have lost a yard, and OBA is going to burn a timeout.
I mean, what are we doing?
I think Coach Chaos like, you know what? We're going to leave them all. We're not going to leave anything in the chamber. We're going to burn the timeouts, try to get the ball back, and go down and score again. So the loss of 1 this time for Borden. And right now, you've really got a feel for people like our cameraman, Toby Young, who didn't wear enough coats and he's chilling. He is chilling. And I'm really glad I'm in here. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to being outside for the late game tonight.
That's right. You had the cushy gig here for this one.
Yeah, I should have switched.
So it's 3rd down and 10 when we come back. And I believe OBA just cashed their last timeout, I think. No, they've got one left.
They got one left.
They've got one left.
We got
our 10 minutes of football coming your way here.
Minimum 10 minutes. I wouldn't be shocked if Regent threw it right here.
Well, it's 3rd down and 10, and if they can get it to 4th down, they'd burn another timeout and try to get the ball back. A pistol formation this time, and they're going to hand off up the middle.
That's going to be a first down.
Oh, a yard short, I believe.
Nope.
He's just going to be short. He needed 10. He picked up 9 for Borden. And so that'll be 4th down and 1. Well, Coach, here's your ball game.
He gave him a first down.
Did he give him a first down?
I think. Yep. They're pointing first down.
Yeah,
They're moving the chains.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Put the clock in motion with 1:26.
Hey, we might finally see a victory formation. Are they going to take a knee?
This has been a crazy game. Started at 1 o'clock. It's almost 4, almost a 3-hour high school football game. We're under a minute now. Wow, we see a knee. How about that?
Look at that. It can be done. Snap it one more time.
He's going to lose some of his yardage, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Maybe that's why they don't ever do it.
I don't know. He just lost 6 right there to go back to 342. So one more knee, and Regent Prep is on to the state semifinals, and OBA will see a season come to an end. Another great season for them. They'll be 11-2.
Looks like that's going to be the ball game. So we got Sealing, Regent.
Sealing and Regent Prep next week somewhere, and Regent Prep will go to 11-1 and get to the state semifinals. OBA will see their season come to an end, a record of 11-2. And you take a look at what Chris Kayott has done at OBA. Their last 3 years now since they went to 8-man football. They're now 34-4 with the loss, but he has really built a program out there on the west side of Enid.
They do a great job.
Final score 70-50. I'll get your last comments about this one and let you go get to work here on the wrap-up. But what'd you think about this one?
I thought it was defense optional today. Regent looks the part. I mean, they got a lot of the right pieces to the puzzle. They got a quarterback that's really good. And in 8-man football, if you got one player that's really, really good, you can do some damage, especially if that kid plays quarterback. So it'll be interesting next week against Sealing. I know Sealing's got some freaks too. The Manuel kid is legit. So it should be probably one of those games where if anybody can get a stop, if you can get one or two, you'll probably find yourself in the finals. So it'll be fun to watch.
Well, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Bet,
Appreciate the hospitality as well.
It's great, man.
You betcha.
Anytime.
We'll take a break and come back, and we'll get your post-game show going. You're watching the Game of the Week on Scortal. One more time to get your final score in there. Regent Prep 70, OBA 50. It's the Game of the Week on Scortal.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Buying or selling a home in Enid? Let Jenny Smithson with Lepard Realty help you. Jenny is a customer-driven realtor dedicated to achieving results and providing exceptional service. Her goal is to make your real estate transaction as pleasant an experience as possible, and that's why she's your realtor in the beginning and your friend in the end. Jenny wants to wish the Trojans good luck on their season and beat Thomas. Contact Jenny today at 580-747-6225 or visit lepardrealty.com for an easy buying and selling experience.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Proudly offering high-quality insurance to the people of Northwest Oklahoma since 1994, the Eaton Agency strives to deliver exceptional customer service with every interaction. Your local State Farm agents, Jeff and Stephanie Eaton, in Enid and Alva, are ready to help you and your family get the personal price plan that's right for you. So call 580-237-3403 today for your free quote. Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Alva's.
Back with you at Maxim Field in Cashion. Final score, Regent Prep over OBA, 70-50. We had 17 touchdowns in this ball game. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and try this. We're going to recap this real quick. This is all the scoring in this ball game. It's going to take a while. We'll be here. But started way back in the first quarter. John Mark Roller scored from 3 yards out for Regent Prep. Extra point kick. Made it 7-0 with 7:13 to play in the first quarter. They went up 15-0 on a 1-yard run by Roller. 2-point conversion, 15-0, 2:52 to play in the first quarter. OBA with their only touchdown of the first half. It was Wyatt Hofen scoring from 1 yard out. 2-point conversion, no good. 8:06 to play in the second quarter. It was 15-6. Then Regent Prep scored in a 9-yard touchdown run by Abram Farrington. 2-point conversion made it 23-6, and then Roller scored from 11 yards out with 3:10 to play in the first half to make it 29-6 after the extra point kick was blocked. So 29-6 Regent Prep was the score at the half. So you know, based on the fact the final was 70-50, we had a heck of a second half. OBA got the ball to start the second half. They fumbled it and turned it over, gave it to Regent Prep, starting a drive at the OBA 49. and it was Rawler scoring from 10 yards out. Extra point made it 36-6, 9:41 to play third quarter. OBA answered a 2-yard touchdown run by Judd Cheatham. Judd got the 2-point conversion, made it 36-14, 6:30 to play in the third quarter. Regent Prep scored a minute and 20 seconds later. Rawler from 48 yards out. Coffin's kick made it 43-14. OBA, Judd Cheatham returned the kickoff. 70 yards for a touchdown. 2-point conversion, no good. 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. It's 43-20. Regent Prep scores on a 74-yard touchdown pass from John Mark Rawler to Isaac Coffin. 74 yards. Coffin with the kick to make it 50-20 with 3:51 to play in the third quarter. OBA scored in a 43-yard touchdown pass from Judd Cheatham to Liam Berry, 43 yards. Hofen with the 2-point conversion run to make it 50-28, 2:11 to play in the third quarter. Answer for Regent Prep, a 60-yard run by John Mark Rawler. Extra point kick made it 57-28 with 1:31 to play in the third quarter. And that was the score after 3, 57-28. But the teams weren't done scoring. OBA scored in a 14-yard run by Judd Cheatham. Cheatham's run made it 57-36. Farrington scored from 12 yards out to make it 63-36 with 9:50 to play in the ball game. OBA scored in a 6-yard touchdown run by Ian Easton. Easton got the 2-point conversion run to make it 63-44. Then the final touchdown for Regent Prep, a Rawler to Tucker Phillips, 39-yard touchdown pass to make it 70-44. And the final points in the ball game, a 5-yard touchdown run by Judd Cheatham to make it 70-50. That's your final score. Regent Prep wins the ball game by 20. Let's take a look at the stats in the ball game for Oklahoma Bible Academy. 42 rushes for 327 yards. Judd Cheatham, wow, what a career he had. 34 carries this afternoon, 299 yards rushing and 3 rushing touchdowns. He also had a kick return for a touchdown as well. So he ends, and this is, of course, unofficial. The numbers will come out next week when they have a chance to stat the ball game. But I've got him for 2,926 yards rushing on the season. And then 57 rushing touchdowns. And you can throw in another passing touchdown, a couple of kickoff. He had over 60, 65, actually over 65, maybe 70 touchdowns this season when you throw in his special teams touchdowns as well. An amazing career for Judd Cheatham. I don't know if those numbers can ever be topped. What a season for Judd Cheatham. What a career for him as well. So 42 carries, 327 as a team. Ian Easton, his final game, 7 carries, 25 yards as the senior will move on. And from what I understand, Ian Easton's got a great future in front of him. Not playing football or probably playing any sport, but the kid is super intelligent and a great kid, and he's going to be a world beater. Great things happening for Ian Easton. 3 of 8 passing for Judd Cheatham, 74 yards, a touchdown, no picks. And then Elijah Chambers caught 1. Liam Berry caught 2, including the 43-yard touchdown pass. He also had a 7-yard reception as well. 50 offensive plays, 401 total yards, averaging 8 yards per carry, per play for OBA. For Regent Prep, 53 rushes for 454 yards. John Mark Rawler, 32 carries, 336 yards, 6 rushing touchdowns. Abram Farrington, 15 carries, 94 yards. He had a couple of touchdowns as well. Trace Borden, 6 carries, 24 yards to wrap up the ground game for Regent Prep. Through the air, Rawler was 13 of 19 for 184 yards, a couple of touchdowns, a 74-yard touchdown pass to Coffin, Isaac Coffin, and then a 39-yard touchdown pass to Tucker Phillips. So 72 offensive plays for 638 yards. They averaged 8.9 yards per play, and I did the math on this one. The two teams combined for 1,039 total yards in the ballgame. And the two quarterbacks, 336 on the ground for John Mark Rawler, 299 on the ground for Judd Cheatham. It was quite an individual effort. Fun to watch both those guys show us what they can do here this afternoon. But the season will come to end for the OBA Trojans, a record of 11-2. Regent Prep on to the state semifinals. They're 11-1 now. They will take on Sealing next week at a place to be decided. But don't forget, we've got more football coming here at Maxon Field tonight, and it will be on Squirtle, the game of the week. Todd Miller and Brian Smith will have OBA and Yale. No, take it back, O'Keene and Yale. I've been looking at OBA for the past 3 hours. O'Keene and Yale. The Whippets will take on Yale. That is set for a 7 o'clock kickoff right here on Squirtle and right here at Maxim Field. I'd like to thank the crew. They should get overtime for this one. Ella Sunken, our producer-engineer. Toby Young on camera, and he was very cold all afternoon long. And, of course, my compadre on the headset, Cashin head coach Lynn Shackelford. We appreciate it very, very much. And we gave you quite an entertaining ball game here this afternoon. Regent Prep 70, OBA 50. For the Squirtle crew, I am Tom Nelson, wishing you have a great rest of your holiday, and we'll be somewhere next week on the road to the Gold Ball. Have a great weekend.